I'm Ron Anderson from the Beatrice Landmark location. We'll be talking about chain adjustments today on the left-hand side of a 70 series combine. First adjustment is the header drive belt. It's a long spring with there's a adjustment gauge on the back side, and you would just adjust the washer to the gauge. The second adjustment is the unloading drive chain. Again, we're adjusting the washer to the gauge. In the shoe augers, there's an adjustable door. There are 4 bolts, and you can see that the door is slotted. You can move this door up or down to level out the trash on the chaffer. It will level out the trash on the chaffer by changing position of that if you run into that situation. Spacers on these grade are supposed to be down so you don't bust your cobs up too much. If you're in small grain, you take the spacer out and it sits on top of the rail, essentially closing the gap of the separator grate up to this rail. This is the Vision Track pad. It picks up any free grain traveling, hitting this pad would tell you have rotor loss. On the monitor in the cab, there are also 2 more of these pads at the back of the chaffer. Condition of this rubber area in these wishbones, that rubber is glued into this arm, but it can fatigue and start to crack, and that's probably a good point to take a look at that and some service opportunity. This is the shift lever for the rotor. We have a low, a neutral, and a high. Low would be for corn, high would be for wheat, maybe soybeans. Here we have the adjustment levers for shoe lights. So you can look in this door and see your shoe. Gull wing light, chopper raise lower, chaffer manual adjust, and sieve manual adjust. Would adjust the stationary knives in or out to change your chopping requirements. This is the tensioner for the chopper drive belt. Same thing, washer to the second step on the gauge. When it gets to the top point, it'll adjust back to the bottom. You have the chopper primary belt. Same thing, we have a gauge and a washer. Just make sure that's adjusted to the second step.